Hello everyone. Welcome to Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. I am Suparna Babu. Today I am going to explain you about few important DAX functions. So let's jump into the Power BI desktop. Now here if you see today I am going to explain about these three DAX functions: first, last, next. And here why I mentioned star mark over there in front of all three DAX functions. Basically it is a visual level DAX functions. What is meant by visual level DAX functions? So it will be using when on top of the visual only, not like our traditional DAX functions where we are writing here. Okay, so that's why I mentioned over here in front of the all DAX functions with the star marks, because it is a visual level DAX functions. So let's jump into the topic. See, I have a matrix chart. So in this, what I'll do, I'll take order data on the rows, and I'll take sales on the values. Okay, and I'll take a region on the column. So I'll remove the day hierarchy. So let me drill down to the one step down. So when I click drill down, now it is drill down to the quarter level. Now here if you see, now here if you see 2016 in central, in this 1 lakh salary is divided by into these four quarters. This 2017 these are the sales, 2018 these are the sales across the region wise. Okay, now please listen carefully. Now my requirement is I want to see a one more column beside of each region and along with the total, having this quarter one sales across all the rows. What I mean here, in 2016 quarter one sales is 8600. So I need to see this first quarter value: quarter one 8600, quarter two 8600, quarter three 8600, quarter four 8600, like this is my requirement. Okay, okay, let's go and achieve this requirement with the first DAX function. Go to this horizontal ellipsis, click on new visual level calculation, click custom. Now here, once if you click custom, let me rename it to first quarter sales. Okay, so now let's take the first DAX function, and here see the syntax, and it is telling that the first function retrieve a value in the visual calculation data grid from the first row of an axis, okay, so this column is the mandatory field and these four are the optionals. Whatever they mentioned in the square brackets, it is the options. So from the column, which column I need to take? I need to take the sales column. Just take the sales column. Then once the sales column is completed, now let's take the axis. Which value you are going to take the in the axis? Row value. This is row. Let me take the rows. Once row is completed, and I'll leave it the order by and blanks, and I'll go with the reset value. So in the reset value, let me take the lowest parent. So what is meant by lowest parent here? It will take the lowest parent value, means in this quarter, what is the lowest parent? Lowest parent is the quarter one. So it will take the quarter one value. So let me click OK. Once if I click OK, now it is calculated. Let's go back to the table and let me explain you. So now here if you see, let me expand it. Okay, now here if you see 2016 quarter one, what is the sales? 8600. So as per the requirement, I am getting the 8600, 8600, 8600. In 2018 and in south, what is the lowest sales value? Quarter one value 23,933. Not, it's not about the lowest sales value, it's about the quarter one value. So this is the lowest parent value to 23933. So in the same way, if you compare 2019, what is the quarter one value under west category? 40920. The same value is repeating here. So this is about first DAX visual level DAX function. So let me take the copy here in the interest of time. Let me paste it here, and let me remove the first quarter value. Now Let's discuss about last DAX function. The same procedure. Go to this three dots, click on new visual level calculation, click custom. Once if you click custom, now here I need last quarter sales. I need last quarter sales. So here I'll take last DAX function. So in the last DAX function, the same syntax, but here there is a change. What is the change? It retrieves the value. Last function retrieves the value in the visual level calculation. So it's a last row of an axis. Last row of an axis. So now here I'll take sales. Okay, and axis should be rows. Okay, and the this one is the lowest parent. If you want, you can take highest parent also. What if you take highest? If you take highest parent, then it will take across the years, not in the quarters. Okay, then let me close the bracket and click OK. So once if I click OK, now the visual level calculation is created. Let me go back, and here if you see now, what is the last quarter value here? 33,000. That is repeating. So in the same way, in the 2007, what is the last quarter value? 42,000. It is returned across the all the rows. In the same way, in the west, in the 2018, what is the quarter 4 value? 72,000. 72,000 is here. It is returning the across the all the rows. The same thing. This is just an opposite of first DAX function. So it is also a visual level DAX function. So this is also a visual level DAX function. So let me take a copy of this table. Let me open new page, and now we'll discuss about our last DAX function next. So next. So for the next also, so what here the requirement is, let's say this is the quarter 1 and quarter 2. What is the next quarter of the quarter 1? Quarter 2. So it means 17,400. I need a value here. In the same way, quarter 3 is the next of quarter 2, 44,000 here. So this is how the requirement is. So let's achieve the requirement by taking a visual level calculation. So let's click on the custom. Now next quarter sale. So take the next DAX function. Take the next DAX function, the same syntax. So the same syntax here, just one additional is steps, and it will retrieve the next row of an axis value. Okay. So let's take sales. Then the evaluation axis is rows. Then here I'll take also lowest parent. Here I'll take, because I need to evaluate in between the quarters, not on the years. Okay, so here I take the sum of sales, rows, and lowest parent. Click close. So now let's go back and let's see what happened. Now here if you see, if you here are seeing some blanks and everything. Okay, I'm telling you, please listen carefully. So here in 2016 under central region, what is the next quarter of the quarter 1? Quarter 2. Quarter 2, what is the value? 17,000. So it is written here. And what is the next quarter of the quarter 2? Quarter 3. So it is written here. And what is the quarter of the next quarter of the quarter 3? Quarter 4. So it is written here. In the same way, let's say in the south, in the 2018, what is the quarter 2 is the quarter 1 next. So uh, 18,000. So 18,000 is it is written here. So what is the next quarter of the quarter 2? Quarter 3. So what is the value here in the south? 21,000 is written here. So quarter 4. So 29,000 is written. So what I would say here, it will return the next value, next quarter value of the amount. So it will return the next quarter value everywhere in the central region, in the east region, or else if you see in the total also, it will return the next quarter value. See here it is written 86,000, 1 lakh 40, 1 crore, 1 lakh 40,000, and 1 lakh 79,000. It is written the next quarter value. So this is about next visual level DAX function. So let's summarize all the DAX functions. We learned these three DAX functions. First, last, next. In the first, what we did, we return it will evaluate and it will return a first element of the row against all the rows, and if we come to the last, it will return the last element of the row against all the rows, and if we come to the next, it will evaluate the next row value with respect to the another row in the matrix table. So this is about today's DAX functions. So this, why I mentioned star here, this is visual level DAX function. So please practice, and this is a very important DAX function. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe NDAC YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you in the next video.